Yo, what's going down, Commanders? Hope everyone's doing fine today. I've just noticed something as I went to build some mercenaries. I've been messing about with them in that Iridium base, the free build ones basically. And then I went in here and I noticed some of these have had adjustments to their health and DPS. I've started building some, as you can see. Basically, I'm not going to use them yet. I'll test them later down the road, but I'll just quickly walk you through the ones that I've seen that have changed. And I think there's a possibility we're going to get more levels for the hero versions down the road. So basically, the Splash has been given a 24,000 health. I don't know if I'm seeing things or I'm overthinking things here. They may have already been that mad, but I don't remember them being that heavily, that much health. And the DPS has gone up to 960, and 600 range. I think the range has stayed the same as previous, but this one also 24,000 health, and the range is the same as previous. The DPS again is 1200, or not again. I think it's again for all of these, but they're slightly different. So again, yeah, 24,000 health and 1200 DPS. I don't know if these are going to come in handy, guys. I have started building them. And what I'll do is I'll put out a video either tomorrow morning or some point tomorrow once they're all built, and we'll run through them and just see if they're even viable. There's one I did notice here. This one's got massive DPS. The health is 48,000. I'm pretty sure this has been touched. And the DPS is 5,760. Again, I've built two of them. I've built two of these. And I've built two of each of these four here. These ones haven't changed. That one had 100% hasn't changed. The DPS has always been 2,000 on the Richter. As you can see here, the DPS on the Logan. Again, that's a level 25. So I'm hoping we see some levels for these guys. I really am. And they bring it back into the game. But there's one thing that kixeye need to make sure they do is make sure that the actual build of these is made to this amount. I've had people in the past deploy thousands of these in my base in one hit. Maybe not thousand. I might be exaggerating. It might have been like 200-300 or maybe even more in one attack on my base. So that's what something kixeye's got to look at. Make sure that don't happen again. But I would like to see some levels put on some of the heroes. They were good fun, and I would ask kixeye to maybe look into reducing the actual build time of all of them, except for obviously the first three we've got. You know, if they, I don't know. Someone has to ask over on kixeye Discord if they touch these, because in my mind I'd never remember them having this much health. I may be talking out my arse here. The amount of health and the DPS, especially this one, it's very slow. I think it speeds up as it takes damage. It gets faster, this brawler. So with that sort of damage, you might be able to pick off a building or something, or a turret that's getting in your way, as long as it's not floating. And then obviously you've got these four. Yeah, I'm scratching my head thinking, was this already in the game or not? It's so long since I've looked at these units, but they might be worth. What I'd do is I'll get these built, then I'll use them in a base, probably a thorium or iridium base, something like that. And just see, I'll probably be better off using them in sorry, I'm overthinking here. I'm probably better off using these in an Iridium 3 if I can. And that way we can see the sort of damage they do to units coming at them. That might be a good idea. With the zombie events coming up as well, we possibly see a new zombie unit, because that is 25. That's the only one of these heroes. Oh, Richter's 20, but Akiko's 10. And Storm Chaser's 10. I think it'd be nice if we got some new levels to these, make this building viable again and bring it back into the game. But as I say, kixeye have got to make sure people are restricted to the 6,000 or whatever it is after. Is there an upgrade for this building? I can't remember. Yeah. So that tells me they are going to do some updates to this building. They are going to bring new stuff into the game, possibly, or new mercenaries, and possibly update some of the older ones. So fingers crossed we get it. And fingers crossed kixeye have got it so it's set. People can't manipulate this building. It needs to be server side, the amount you build, 100%. Yeah, I just thought I'd put my 2 cents in there, guys. I will test them tomorrow. If I can use them in the Iridium 3, I will. But if not, it might be in in a Thorium 3 or something like that, just to see the sort of damage that they do to certain things. Yeah. All right. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.